celestial beings, and happy Halloween. Today is day 31, the final day of my 31 days of Halloween pick a card readings. Wow, this has been a crazy wild month, and I've had so much fun doing all of these different pick a card readings for you guys. And it was also really fun just to have a new way to celebrate Halloween throughout the entire month. So thank you so much to all of you who joined me for all these readings, and if you didn't get to see all of the readings, I will have the playlist linked down below so you can have some fun watching some of those past readings for your Halloween night. So thank you to all you guys who were there for the entire month, and welcome to all of my new subscribers who have joined me because you have found one of my videos. Thank you so much for joining this family of celestial beings. I am so grateful for each and every one of you. So I have a lot to tell you for this intro, and the first thing I do want to start off with is my big announcement, which is that I'm coming out today with new merch for you guys. So I hope you're as excited as I am. I really love the design for these shirts, and I have B. Allinson to thank so much for all of her amazing designs, and you can find her, and please go follow her on Instagram at B. Allinson. She has some beautiful artwork, and I just love her style, and so we collaborated for this merchandise, and we have a lot of different stuff up on the shop, so I will link to the shop down below if you want to check it out. There's a lot of different options for you guys to choose from, so I'd love to know which ones you do like the most. We are actually collaborating together on an oracle deck. She is going to be doing the artwork, and I'm going to be doing the writing aspect of it and putting together the meanings and the descriptions for each of the cards. So I am so excited about that. There is more to come with that, but you can actually get some sneak peeks of the cards and of her artwork that she is working on currently on her Instagram page. So be sure to follow her over there. You can stay up to date on the oracle card progress, but you can also see the other beautiful artwork that she is doing. We have been friends for such a long time, and if she's watching this, hi B, I am so grateful and thankful that we are able to work together on this and we are able to collaborate, and I am looking forward to all the many collaborations that I'm sure we will be doing moving forward. But for now, you guys can take a look at all of the merchandise that we have up for you guys and see what you like. If you do purchase some of my merchandise, I would love it if you would tag me in it at Celeste Simone Tarot on Instagram. Let me know what you got and show me a picture of it. I would love to see you guys wearing the merch and showing off your celestial side. This symbol is really powerful and magical to me. It does represent our celestial beings here on my channel. It represents all aspects, above, below, all elements, and so much more. So it kind of combines all of my favorite witchy things into one amazing piece of artwork. It just invokes so many magical feelings and thoughts when I look at it, and I hope it provides you with the same energy and the same connection to your magical self as it does for me. So I'm super excited about that, and I can't wait for you guys to check it out and to share with me what you guys do like, and if you do end up buying something for yourself. So for today's pick a card reading, we're going to do a very Halloween themed pick a card, and it's going to be all about tapping in and invoking the Samhain Goddess, and that is the Crone goddess. So just to let you know a little bit about Samhain and the Crone goddess, Samhain is the Gaelic or Celtic holiday that is celebrated on October 31st, and the celebration does end on November 1st, on the evening of November 1st. Now the Samhain celebration is based on nature. It is celebrating the time between the fall equinox and the winter equinox. And it is a time when the veil is at the thinnest, meaning the veil between this world and the next world is at its thinnest. So it is a time when we celebrate our ancestors, when we connect with those loved ones who have passed on. So the Crone goddess is the goddess that is represented during this time. And she is a goddess that you can call upon on this day to kind of help you with your rituals, even just asking for her blessings for the year moving forward. She does represent the final cycle of the moon, the new moon, and she's part of the triple goddess energy, which you may have heard of before. The triple goddess does represent a complete life life cycle. They are the maiden, the mother, and the crone, and they also reflect the cycles of the moon and the cycles of nature in general. So the crone goddess specifically, she does represent the knowledge that is passed along and teaches us about the ending of things, you know, releasing, letting go, not holding on to the past. It also teaches us her wisdom. She shares with us what we need to know for the future, what we need to know for our own inner growth. She's a very wise energy, and I'm super excited to be asking the crone energy to come in and work with us for this reading. I'm looking forward to the messages that she has to share with us. So if you're as excited as I am to find out what messages the Samhain Goddess has for you, then go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up and let's dive into these piles. Pile number 1 is the crow. Pile number 2 is a witch. Pile number 3 is the spellbook. And pile number 4 is the witch's hat. Have an opportunity to pause the video if you need to and take as much time as you need to find out which pile or piles most resonate with you. Once you have found your pile or piles, you can head on down into the description box below where I've posted the timestamps for each one of these readings. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so keep the messages that resonate with you and leave the rest. Those are most likely for somebody else who has also chosen that pile. But I do believe that everything happens for a reason, so be sure to watch the readings all the way through to the end so you receive the message or messages that drew you to that pile. And thank you guys so much for hanging out for that intro. I know it was a bit long, but I really did have a lot to tell you guys, so thank you so much for joining me for this reading. Let's not waste any more time. I will see you over at your reading. Hello, all my beautiful celestial beings who chose pile number 1. I have your pile right here. So let's dive in and see what messages the Crone Samhain Goddess has for you. Okay, we have the Strength card, 7 of Ghosts, the King of Pumpkins in reverse, and the 6 of Bats in reverse. So the Crone Goddess is coming through for you today to let you know about how strong you have become, how much you have grown, and I'm getting the message that, you know, whatever you have done in the past that you may be fearful of coming back, or that you may be fearful of not being able to overcome again, you've gotten through that. You know, you are on the other side. You have changed, you have grown, you are a new person almost. This inner strength that you've developed isn't going away. That is part of you, you know, this inner strength is part of you. And I see with the 7 of Ghosts, I feel as though you have a lot of big dreams, you have a lot of big aspirations, and you haven't even reached your full potential yet, but you have the strength to get there. And the Crone Goddess really wants you to know that you have the strength to really start going for that dream, to really start going for that. So don't let those dreams just remain dreams. You know, you may need to take some actions, you may need to take some steps forward. I feel that you're going to be able to do that. You know, this is going to be part of your inner growth. It's going to be taking steps forward to start moving towards the dream, start moving towards the goals that you see, that you envision for yourself. So these are wishes that you have that are needing to be grounded, needing to be really maybe even written down. You know, write these down. Don't let them just kind of float away, because I feel like you're the type of person who does have really good ideas, but then sometimes they can get away from you. You know, you can kind of lose track of them. So write these dreams down. Make sure that you are turning them into reality and making them real, and then finding ways that you can set out to do that. Okay, let's keep going with some oracle cards. We have intrusion, synchronicity, and purity. I'm sensing for you that there may be a authority figure, maybe a male figure with the King of Pumpkins. I'm sensing that there's something that you're hanging on to with this person, and they may, it doesn't necessarily have to be a male, but it could have, this person could have masculine energy. They could be very kind of trying to pull your dreams down, trying to keep you from reaching your dreams, or maybe even just saying, you know, you're trying to speak your manifestations, you're talking about how excited you are about them, and instead this person tries to like bring you down to earth almost, but in a negative way, not in a, you know, like practical way, like just trying to be helpful. This person is trying to actually, intrude on your dreams and keep you from pursuing them. And I feel with the Six of Bats or Swords, I'm getting that this is somebody who you may need to kind of pull your energy away from. You're still maybe thinking too much about what they're saying and taking that too much to heart. Because as I mentioned, the Crone Goddess is letting you know, she wants you to know that it's not too late for your dreams, that you should be looking and thinking about the future and look into your imagination for what's next. So don't let this other person intrude on your energy, intrude on your big dreams, your goals, even your beliefs. For some of you, this may be your personal beliefs. That person is no good for your energy, that they are stuck in kind of a very solid reality. They see things in black and white, and that's the way it is, and there's nothing beyond that. And that can kind of bring you down, or maybe it has brought you down in the past and you're overcoming it, you're trying to move past this, and you may be kind of facing the final thread, and finally releasing that person, no longer letting them intrude on your energy, on your excitement, on your beliefs, on your wishes, your hopes, whatever that may be. Now, I do see with synchronicity that with these wishes, I feel that you will start to see synchronicities guiding you forward into the next steps, your energy, and also the more that you release this person energetically, or even maybe distance yourself physically from them, whatever you feel like you want to do or feel like you can do. I feel like with synchronicity, you should really trust in them more, because I think maybe you try to rationalize them. Maybe you're rationalizing certain things yourself, and you may be missing out because your intuition is talking to you, but you may be doubting it. So be sure, the next time you have a synchronicity, even if you don't take an action on it necessarily, point it out and believe in it. Hold on to it and don't doubt it, because you may not know what it means, or you may not know what you should do about it, but you probably already get that sense, you get that feeling that it is a synchronicity and you should pay attention to it. And then the mind comes in and tries to doubt it and all that stuff. But just hang on to the fact that, yep, that was a message. I don't know what it means. I want to know what it means, but I believe that was a message, and hang on to that. I feel too that your energy and your intentions are really pure. I think that you can even tap into this intuition even more. And I feel like that may come from distancing yourself from this person, or even just, again, connecting with your higher intuitive self, even with the Seven of Cups. If this is simply, if maybe there's not a specific person, but there's just this kind of energy surrounding you where you may be doubting your intuition, I feel like you're purifying this. I would say too, setting intentions is really important. Setting positive intentions, pure intentions whenever you can, and trusting in those intentions, trusting in that. I do feel like you've had to overcome a lot as well with Fury. I feel like you've had to do a lot of shadow work, and it's important that you know that you've come a really long way with Strength. You really have. You've overcome a lot, and this is you purifying those shadows from your past and overcoming them, and really doing that inner work. Okay, and lastly we have intuition, wisdom, and reflection. Wow, yes, I feel like these really are the themes that I've kind of been getting, is trusting in your intuition. Your intuition has been talking to you. Don't let those thoughts or doubts intrude, or people even. Maybe there's multiple people who are doing that to you. Maybe don't share those things. Maybe don't speak those things out loud or talk about them, your inner intuition, at least with the people who are going to only bring you down or try to rationalize every single thing into something that's practical, or making you doubt your intuition. Because they probably don't have your best interest at heart. Because intuition doesn't, intuition is part of the common language. People use intuition all the time. A lot of people think it's connected to the mind and the brain and things like that. I personally don't believe that. I know other spiritual people kind of have a different meaning for intuition. I think you guys know what I mean when I talk about intuition, connecting with that higher self, feeling an inner knowing of what to do, what feels right to you. I feel too, You know, you have a lot of wisdom, and I think you're bringing that moving forward too into your life. A deep wisdom, an understanding, and also this reflection. This is what I was mentioning before, is you aren't afraid to do that shadow work. You aren't afraid to reflect inwardly on how far you have come. And that's why your energy is so pure. That's why you have this wisdom within you. I feel like for many of you, you know, you are at the place where you are learning to trust your intuition, but there's almost like an intrusion on your intuition here. So if that's a person, if that's like a thought that comes up, or if that's an energy, you know, purify that, let that go. You know, you could do that by just not giving it energy, not giving it attention. Or if it's a person, don't share, you know, don't share the things that are personal to you that you know they're going to just kind of bring you down about and kind of make you not trust yourself and make you doubt yourself. So that is my do it for you, group 1. Happy Halloween. I hope these Halloween messages from the Samhain Goddess are helpful to you. I hope that moving forward, these messages aid you. And if you did enjoy this reading, please give it a big thumbs up and comment down below. If you have not done so already, please be sure to hit the subscribe button and join our family of celestial beings. I have a lot more readings to come on this channel moving forward, and it's so sad to say goodbye to 31 days of Halloween, but it was super fun. I enjoyed it so much, and I hope that you guys did too. Last but not least, if you would like a personal reading from me, you can find my personal readings on my website, celestesimone.com, which is also linked down below. That is going to do it for this reading. I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now. Hello, all my beautiful celestial beings who chose pile number 2. I have your pile right here, so let's not waste any more time. Let's dive on in and find out what messages the Samhain Goddess has for you. We have the World, the 7 of Wands, the 7 of Pumpkins, wow, and the Queen of Pumpkins. Okay, you guys, yes, your energy right now, the energy that is coming to you is really awesome. It's really, really great. We have the World energy. This is success. This is going to be a good month coming up, a good year end. The Crone Goddess, the Samhain Goddess, is letting you know you guys are in a really good place. And with the 7 of Wands, I do see a sense of caution. You know, the 7 of Wands can represent some defensiveness at times, or feeling as though you have to almost deflect other people, keeping you from what you want. But I really sense though that you guys, you know, you are going to be in a really good place. So this energy isn't going to be necessary anymore. I feel as though the Crone is kind of letting you know that things are going to work out in your favor. You're going to be very prosperous at what you're doing. So there's no need to feel like other people are going to take what you have, or that you have to defend your successes as much as maybe you have been, because, you know, you're in control. I feel like with the Queen of Pentacles, you are making things happen. You're going to find that you're working with people, working together on things, collaborating and getting things done, seeing the fruits of your labor come to fruition. Like, this is an awesome reading, you guys, already. The energy, I'm getting chills. Like, I am getting chills. I feel like the World is such a powerful card. This is like one of the most powerful cards you could have gotten in this deck, really. And I feel like the other cards really are supporting this. I see you guys, you know, doing what you love, working on something you love, being in a situation that is very, very fruitful, very fulfilling for you in a very physical way. I feel like, in the sense that, you know, you may be bringing in abundance. This could be career related, this could be family related, health related, you know, health wise, just being very fulfilled, very happy, very abundant, you know, being in a very abundant situation in your life. I feel too with the World. I mean, this isn't just the physical, because the World represents all things, all elements, really. And so because you did receive the World right side up, I feel like you're gonna find that in the coming energy, and this is an energy that's gonna happen very quickly. This is gonna last. This may last a month. This may last to the end of the year, where you really are feeling as though you're in a place of wholeness, as if like almost kind of everything's going right, you know, more or less. Still, you know, there's always dark and light to everything. There's always two sides, and we can never be, you know, perfectly happy and perfectly everything all the time. But for the most part, you know, this is the big energy here. You're gonna be very happy, very satisfied moving forward with life in general, really. You're gonna feel like you have the world in the palm of your hand. That's really what I hear whenever I look at the world card and think about is having the world in the palm of your hand. So that's pretty cool energy, I think. Okay, we have grounding, velocity, and creation. Yes, there's a lot of grounding energy here. There's a lot of earth energy here, and there's creation as well. So with earth energy, I do see that, you know, you may be making money, you may be abundant. This could be building a family, creating a family. For some of you, getting pregnant. You know, with creation, grounding is going to feel like you really are in your zone. You're really manifesting. I feel like you're grounding energy in your life. You know, we have the 7 of Pumpkins, we have the 7 of Wands. This is kind of things coming into culmination, things working together, things, you know, things that were beneath the surface are now coming into your life. You're receiving what you have been working on. You're watching it grow, watching it flourish. You are in a very earth energy right now, very grounded, and also very productive, working on things that you really love, and seeing the fruits of your labor, you know, come to fruition. As I mentioned earlier, this is something that you're working really hard on, and it is working for you. And as mentioned before, you know, don't get caught up in maybe what other people are doing or feeling defensive about that. You don't need to kind of push against anybody else. I feel as though there's just like a word of caution here to work with people, not against them. And you may be very, very surprised by kind of what you find. I feel like the universe itself, even if maybe you are pushing against the universe a little bit, you know, maybe this isn't other people, but maybe you're kind of getting defensive about your manifestations or fearful of those. So just be aware, you know, this is coming to you. You are going to be receiving these things. It is going to be something that you're very good at. You're going to be rewarded for that. You're also going to be rewarded for your manifestation. So this is creation for you guys. Okay, and for the last oracle cards, we have intention, nature, and gentleness. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing just, you know, here again we have relaxing your intentions, being gentle with your manifestation. So if this is something that I feel like this is something you really, really want. You know, this is something that you guys are really trying to manifest in your life. It could be success, it could be career, it could be your family, life as well. I feel like you're getting this. This is yours, you know. I feel too with nature, again, this earth grounding energy. So maybe grounding your energy in nature is going to be helpful right now. I feel as though you may already be an earth sign, or you may just be very grounded right now anyway, just because we do have the Queen of Pumpkins energy or Pentacles energy for you already. So I feel like just continue to set your intention. Just continue and know that the universe does hear you, you know. The Samhain Goddess, she's saying right now, like, we hear you, we know what you want, you know, relax, be gentle, take a walk in nature, enjoy the scenery, you know, connect with nature, connect with the earth, maybe even if you feel guided to. And I mean, between all the pumpkins, the Pentacles energy, earth energy, we have the world, the earth, and we have nature. So you guys are really grounded in the physical, but I feel like in a way that is going to really connect you with what you are trying to manifest. Because if I'm seeing right now that velocity is appearing under nature. So these cards are appearing together. And what I'm hearing with velocity is that if you are able to connect with nature, if you're able to relax, creation is going to come to you much faster with velocity. This is going to pick up the pace for you. So that really, I feel like, is your only barrier, if any, to actually creating this, to actually reaching your goals and receiving what you have been trying to manifest. So release those fears, let that go. take a walk in nature, do some grounding, you know, walk barefoot if you can, or connect with salt as well. Salt is a very grounding energy if you're unable to kind of walk outside in nature. Do whatever you can though to get outside, get amongst the trees and soak in that nature energy. But that is going to do it for your reading group 2. I really hope that these messages were helpful to you. If you did enjoy this reading, please give it a big thumbs up and comment down below to let me know. If you have not done so already, please consider hitting that subscribe button and joining our family of celestial beings. And last but not least, if you would like a personal reading, I do offer personal readings on my website, celestialmom.com, which is linked down below as well. Happy Halloween, my celestial beings, and thank you so much. It is kind of sad to say goodbye to the 31 days of Halloween for this year. I had a lot of fun, and I thank you guys so much for joining me for all of these readings. And feel free, you can check them out if you haven't done so already. If you want to see all the readings that I did do for this month, they're linked down below in the playlist for the 31 days of Halloween. That is going to do it for this reading. I hope you have an awesome Halloween, but bye for now. Hello, all my beautiful celestial beings who chose pile number 3. I have your pile right here, so let's dive on in and see what messages the Samhain Goddess has for you. We have Justice in reverse, the 6 of Wands in reverse, 6 of Pumpkins, and the 4 of Wands. Now, looking at all 4 of these cards, what I really am seeing is the Crone Goddess wants you to know that you may feel at times that you are giving a lot. You know, you're giving a lot to other people. And some of the people in your life are not the kind of people who are giving back to you. I feel as though it's kind of an unfair balance here, where a lot of the time you may feel as though it's kind of an unfair balance with the give and take in your life between you and other people. What I'm hearing that the Crone Goddess is saying is your kindness and your giving nature is going to be rewarded with the people who celebrate you, with the people who really care about you. I feel like your generosity is not going unnoticed. You know, I sense that there are people who maybe even just at the beginning of your life, maybe in the past, they took advantage. You know, this could be family, this could be past relationships or friends. But I feel as though anything that maybe you have done that you felt like you weren't recognized for is going to come around again. I feel like you're going to receive a lot of recognition, a lot of celebration and praise for some of the things that you've been doing that maybe for a while you have not gotten that praise. You haven't been noticed for what you've been doing, but you've been generous, you've been kind, you've shown your worth, you've shown your value, you've shown that you really do have positive intentions. And this could even be too that, you know, maybe you were successful at something and others just did not see that. They did not give you that credit for it. But I feel that this is turning around for you, and I feel like you are going to get recognized. I'm sensing for some of you too, maybe you have to live in the shadow of somebody else your whole life, or maybe, you know, something that was going to happen that would have celebrated you and who you are as a person was canceled, or, you know, was not, it didn't end up happening. I feel like this is coming around again. I feel like in the end, you know, the people who took that away from you, or the person maybe somebody who took all the attention away from you, and it was very unfair, you know, this scenario and what happened to you. I feel like things are going to be righted. Things are going to come back around again, and you yourself are going to be very celebrated. I feel like it's going to be from people who really get you and see you for who you are. It's not going to be this feeling of, you know, people not seeing your true self or not really understanding you. They're never going to recognize you the way you want. You know, unfortunately, sometimes those kinds of people, we're trying to impress them, or we're trying to show our value to them and show them our worth, and they just never give that back. You know, they never give us the justice that we deserve for what has been done, or for the lack of support from them. And most often, you know, we never get that from those types of people, because they want to bring you down, or they want to take that spotlight away from you and keep it to themselves. So I do feel as though this is turning around for you. I feel like your friends, I feel like there's going to be people who come in and give you that feeling of self-worth. They're going to give you that feeling that they care. You know, only you can give yourself fully that, you know, self-confidence and the feeling of value. But I feel like they're going to give you the energy and support that you need to realize that, you know, it doesn't really matter what those other people think, or it doesn't really matter if I haven't gotten recognized in the past, because now I am getting the praise and the recognition that I deserve. So let's keep going with some oracle cards. We have courage, embrace, superstition. I feel as though people are embracing you for who you are. And I think the message here is really to not lose yourself, you know, to not lose your intentions, your positive intentions, because I feel like that is what makes you so special. That is what makes you not like those other people. You've had to kind of overcome that. You've kind of had to keep going despite this unfairness, you know, despite this this lack of support. So I feel like with embrace, you're going to be embraced by the people who really understand you. You're going to feel that they're going to recognize you for who you really are. We also have fear. Okay, so there's superstition and fear. Now there may be some fear of judgment from others, but it may be unfounded. I'm seeing with superstition. I feel like some of the fears that you have surrounding these people or this past, there's no reason to fear. You may actually also be fearful that you'll never receive the justice for this, and I do feel like you're going to gain reward. You're going to be surrounded by people who do support you, who embrace you for who you are and aren't trying to change you or aren't trying to bring you down because of who you are. This is moving, you're moving away from this fear. And again, with superstition, I feel like these are things that are, these are unfounded fears. You know, things are going to turn around. You have the courage to persevere. And I think your ability to embrace others as well and be kind and compassionate and empathetic to others is your own form of courage, because despite everything, you still remained a generous person. You didn't hurt others. You know, you didn't use your past to create excuses for being cruel or mean. You know, you remained authentic to yourself. Okay, and lastly we have innocence, dreams, and transition. So you're transitioning, you're moving away from these past fears, these past worries that you've had. And I see this innocence in you. You know, this is somebody who, you have an innocent heart. You really, there was an injustice done here, the Justice card in reverse. And perhaps, you know, this is something that other people took away from you or that you didn't receive that you really did deserve. And I feel like your innocence was not lost. I feel like just because you are innocent doesn't mean you don't have courage, doesn't mean you haven't been through a lot. I feel too that you may be a very dreamy person. I feel like you have dreams, you have a big imagination. And some people don't get that. You know, I think that some people don't want to take that away from you. They want to kind of walk on your dreams and keep you from staying in that high vibrational energy, because either they're jealous that you still have this like whimsical or hopeful outlook on the world, or because they just don't get it. You know, they're just not on the same wavelength. But you're transitioning. I feel like for the most part this reading is really about transitioning to a group of people, a soul tribe, you know, your soul brothers and sisters who bring you positive energy. Transitioning also away from the toxic people in your life as well. I also feel like you're transitioning into a place of courage, and don't lose sight on how far you have come. And also I really feel like, you know, don't lose your authentic self. Don't ever lose that, because you are being rewarded for that. I do feel like you're going to also receive from the universe. What you give, you receive through manifestation, energetically, you know, through the universe. So group 3, that is going to do it for your reading. I really hope these messages were helpful to you. If you did enjoy this reading, please give it a big thumbs up and comment down below to let me know. If you have not done so already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can join our family of celestial beings. And if you would like a personal reading, you can find them listed on my website, celestesimone.com, which is linked in the description box below. I just want to wish all of you guys, all my celestial beings, a very happy Halloween. I hope you have so much fun and stay safe today and tonight, and I am super excited about the future readings. I'm gonna miss wearing my witch hat, but I also kind of miss wearing my crystal crown, so I'm looking forward to diving into some more readings for next month. That is going to do it for this reading though. I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now. Hello all my beautiful celestial beings. We chose pile number 4. I have a file right here, so let's dive on in for some messages. We have the moon in reverse, the Empress in reverse, the Sun. Wow, these are all major arcana cards right away. Okay, you guys, so there's a lot of major arcana cards here right off the bat. So we have the moon in reverse and the Empress also in reverse. So what I'm seeing is with the moon, I feel as though because this is in reverse, I feel like new information is coming to you, and I feel like it's almost bittersweet because we have the Empress in reverse and we also have the Sun card right side up. So I feel like there's almost relief to this information, but there's also maybe even a feeling of missing out, or a feeling of lack, you know, a feeling of not receiving what you expected. But I feel like this is important information, even though it can be heavy. And I feel like with all this major arcana, I feel like this is kind of a soul lesson happening for you, which is going to lead to a lot of happiness and joy, because there's this sun energy here. There's this bright, happy, light energy. So it's kind of this interesting information that is going to be helpful to you. I feel like you're getting clarity. Now, this could just be clarity on your internal self, learning how to gain confidence and build that confidence within yourself, and opening yourself up, expanding to a higher level of awareness, to a higher perspective of the situation. So something I feel as though that maybe doesn't seem what you want, or something that doesn't seem, you know, exactly like you expected, some kind of mystery is going to reveal itself, and ultimately you're going to be satisfied by this, be very happy about this, and expand because of this information. Something is being blocked though. I feel like there's some information being blocked, so it is important because of the Empress in reverse. This is divine feminine energy. It's important to tap into your divine feminine, and this means being very open to the unexpected, to the unknown, even with the moon energy, which is all about kind of being in the unknown. But because it is in reverse, I feel like you're gaining clarity. You're going to be opening yourself up to that. The moon energy as well is also very divine feminine energy. So the energy of this reading, I feel like too, is really tapping into the Crone energy as well. She wants you to release, she wants you to open up, and also and see the positive, see the light of a new day coming in. You know, something that's been maybe clouding your judgment or keeping you from moving forward. I feel like the clouds are parting. You're going to gain that information. You're going to be very satisfied, be very happy with the final result. And also, I almost feel like you're just going to kind of be freed, regain some confidence, and just remember to be open to the information, because I feel like something is revealing itself to you and it's having a hard time. So you may be kind of blinded by something else, or very focused on something else that's keeping you from seeing the full truth of the situation. So let's keep going. We have caution, friendship, and adventure. So there is some caution here that it's important to listen, okay? That's what I heard. Is I feel like with the 8 of Wands, there's information that you're needing to hear, that you're needing to listen to, and just be open-minded to initially. I feel too with friendship and the sun and adventure, this is going to lead to a lot of positive things. It's going to lead to, and maybe this information is coming from a friend, from somebody you trust, but you know, you may be a little worried about receiving it right away. So just be careful about that. And also, I feel like with adventure, I feel like this is going to open new doors for you. I feel like it may be something you're not expecting, but it may allow you to move forward. It may allow you to move past this energy and no longer feel like you're kind of stuck or unsure of something. Because I feel like whatever this is, it's going to bring you clarity. It's going to allow you to kind of open and expand your energy, meaning your life. You know, you're going to be able to start taking steps forward. Sometimes it starts energetically first, and then the rest follows in the physical world. So let's keep going. We have faith, peace, and protection. So I feel like you are, you know, faith really is opening up to the unknown, you know, trusting in receiving the messages that you need to receive. I'm also seeing too that for some of you, this is you opening your abilities and expanding your abilities up as well. I think you may need to work on some grounding as well. And definitely protect yourself. Okay, we have protection here. So I do feel like it is important for you to reach out to your guides, reach out to your angels, because as I mentioned, there's something maybe blocking this information from getting to you, maybe even just energetically. So just ask for the protection of your angels and they will provide that for you. You know, they're not going to intervene unless you ask for help. I feel for some of you too, you may be leaving for somewhere and you're needing to ask for protection on this trip. I feel like there's almost like you may be flying somewhere or taking a flight. And not that anything bad is going to happen on the flight, but just ask for protection because maybe you're a little worried about that as well. But again, I don't think there's anything, I don't think there's anything that's going to be bad. It is an adventure for you. I'm seeing protection over it just to let you know, hey, you know, you're protected, you know, and if you feel like you need to ask for protection just to feel safer, then you know, ask for that protection. That's all that you need to do. Your angels will be right there by your side while you're taking this flight or going somewhere. And maybe you're visiting a friend, actually, I'm seeing. I feel like maybe you're visiting a friend. I do feel as though this journey that you are on, whether it's an actual trip that you are taking or simply just the journey, the inner journey that you are on, I feel like there may be a friendship here or connection that is going to lead you to peace. And it may mean reaching out to people as well and connecting with others and seeing if they are going through, you know, finding people who are going through what you are going through maybe and connecting with them. I do feel with all these kind of major arcana cards that this is a spiritual journey. I feel like you are a sensitive, that you are connected to the other realm. I feel like you may be feeling a little disconnected from that divine realm, but this energy is kind of wanting to reassure you and let you know you're protected. You know, your angels are there for you, and you know, have faith in this process, have faith in where you are at, because the energy that is sweeping in, the most powerful energy in this whole reading really is the Sun card. So I think you are ultimately going to get peace of mind from whatever has been kind of worrying you, or it has been almost in the dark for you where you're not really sure about something. This is going to teach you a greater lesson, help you expand, help you grow, but there is happiness here. There is a satisfaction, as I mentioned earlier, that is kind of coming in. And I feel too, you know, open yourself up. There's information, but it almost seems as though maybe don't even trust this information too much if you do receive it. I feel too, you know, listen to your inner guidance, because there's some caution about either this information being blocked, or maybe you've already received news or something like that and it's not true. You may have received kind of false information about a friend even, and that friend is you know, somebody who is actually not who others are saying they are, or not, it's not the way you think with this friend. Okay, so I feel like you're going to resolve this and create peace with them. Maybe you are in a conflict with a friend and peace is needed. So that is going to do it for your reading, group 4. I hope some of these messages were helpful to you. I feel like there's a lot going on in this reading, and hopefully will help you kind of resolve this energy that may be blocked right now. But I do feel like this reading is wanting to reassure you and help you to trust in your own intuition, because I do feel like things are going to resolve once you kind of work out the details of everything. So group 4, thank you so much for watching this reading. If you did enjoy it, please give it a big thumbs up and comment down below. If you have not done so already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our family of celestial beings. And if you would like a personal reading, all my personal readings are listed on my website, celestesimone.com, which is linked in the description box below. I just want to wish all of you guys a very, very happy Halloween. I hope you guys have a great day and night, and you guys stay safe today. And I am super excited that we were able to do 31 days of Halloween. If you want to do something fun Halloween night and watch some of those readings or all of those readings, then you can find my playlist linked down below in the description box. I am super looking forward to even more readings in the upcoming months, so I hope you will join us for those. And I'm going to miss Halloween, but of course, you know, life goes on and there's a lot of other great things to be looking forward to. So that is going to do it for this reading. I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now.